Second and second. This is New York's very own Pix 11 Morning News.
It is March 1st, and we celebrate lots of things every month. One you probably weren't aware of. March is also Colorectal Awareness Month. So we're talking about what else? Your colon. Get all your giggles out now because this is serious business. Nearly more than 50,000 people die every year of colon cancer. So today we're going to learn about colon health and we're going to take a little quiz to test what we know about our colon health. And joining us now is New York's very own Dr. Todd Sinett. He's the founder of True Whole Care. Thank you so much for joining us. I can't wait for you to set the record straight. But before we get to this quiz, as a former English teacher, the colon is punctuation. In your world, what is it exactly, and how do we know if we have a problem with our colons?
Yes. So the large intestine, or the colon, is basically part of your plumbing system, and its job is to basically get rid of your waste products. So that's the simplest way to explain it. And unfortunately, we won't know if we have a problem with it until it could be too late. So you don't want to base anything on symptoms when it comes to your colon. So you just want to be proactive.
Oh, that's very interesting. I never would have thought about that.
Yeah, very important. I want to be a game show host. I don't want to be giving a test like a teacher. So we're going to play a game here. I'm going to ask some questions, and we'll see how everyone does.
Okay. Oh, can I invite the other anchors in, Mr. Game Show host? Where's your skinny microphone? All right, gang.
I got mine.
All right, we've got our
ready.
You have it right here. Okay.
All right. Question one. What is the best?
Yes. What's your first question?
The first question is, what's the best diet for a healthy body? A, the Mediterranean diet. B, a keto diet. C, intermittent fasting. D, vegetarian. Or E, none of the above.
E.
Oh, is mine big?
I'm going to say E.
I said
You see
C.
mine? Oh, I should make mine bigger then.
You guys are pretty well. The answer is E, and unfortunately, this was a bit of a
Yes.
Really? This is a bit of a trick question.
I knew it.
Because there's no one right diet.
For
Exactly.
everyone, yes.
Right? Because what happens is keep hearing these diets, and for every diet that comes out, there's a complete equal and opposite diet that says the exact opposite thing. Mm-hmm. So this is one of the most confusing things you could ever have, and the only consensus when it comes to diet is there's no consensus.
Right.
But our digestive systems are all unique. Mm-hmm. So the real question, what we all need to do is figure out what's the right diet for us.
Okay, so how do we do that?
Well, that's the next question. What is the best way to find the right diet? A, the internet. B, your doctor and nutritionist. C, your weight. Or D, your poop.
Oh, there's no all of the above?
Yeah. Well, I always go to Google.
Yeah.
I would say D.
I would say
B.
all of the above, but it's not.
I'm going to say B because the doctor analyzes D.
All right. So the answer is D, your poop.
Yeah.
Okay. So yes, good call. Very impressive.
Ready for the well, I've got little kids, so we're always checking poop, right?
Exactly. And you know what? As adults, we lose that, and we shouldn't. So I wrote a really fun book called The Good SHT. Okay. And I believe that everything we know about diet and nutrition, quite frankly, is backwards, right?
Got it.
So if we use the scientific method, our food choices are the hypothesis or the theory, and our food choices are important, don't get me wrong. However, our bowel movements are the results of the conclusion. So we should be basing our diets off the conclusion and the results rather than the theory. Mm-hmm. So a good, healthy bowel movement is our body telling us that our digestive system is functioning well.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
That's a fun one, don't you think?
Yes. I chose B because I thought the doctor would analyze your own.
But that's your result.
Really,
that's like your blood test.
You
know? Okay.
All right, so my next question is,
next question.
This is a true or false one. We're getting easier. Does your mood affect your digestive process?
True.
It does? Mm-hmm. Mine doesn't.
It does.
Yes, they're all connected.
So can we just talk about how Marisol's still writing her answer? It takes her 85 minutes to write the word true.
Sorry.
Yes, T would have been fine. All good.
I did it too.
So if we're having a hot fudge sundae when we're celebrating, there's a complete different biochemical process than if we're eating a hot fudge sundae when we're depressed. So this also answers the question how people could go wildly off their diet. They could eat and drink whatever they want, and they still feel great. But if you did that in your regular work scenario of your life, you'd feel terrible. So our mood absolutely affects our digestive
See, I always thought
system.
that, like, you know, the more stress or anxiety I felt, the worse my stomach felt, and the worse, you know, everything else kind of would come out.
You're doing very well on the test, by the way.
Oh, thank you.
Or the quiz, or the game show, I should say.
Thank you.
It's
Yes.
the game show.
All right,
So,
we're still going, right?
yeah,
There's
we
more
are.
questions?
I got a couple more.
Oh,
Yes.
this is
Okay,
great.
okay.
This
We
is
have
great.
two more.
True or false? Everyone should have a bowel movement.
Now let's
every
write
day.
it like Marisol. Hold on. T
True.
R.
Don't be jealous.
Shit, look at it. Look at
Don't
the
be
speed.
jealous of my penmanship.
I don't think you can see my answers.
True, true.
It's too
Yes,
bright
I
in
see, I
here.
see. No, you guys got it all
True.
wrong. The answer's
Really?
false. Sorry.
What?
Yeah, so having a bowel movement every day is the average.
Oh.
But it's not for everybody. So it's really, some people have bowel movements 3 times a day. Some people have them 3 times a week. So what's most important is the quality of your bowel movements,
You know, that's
Okay.
the color of your
I
bowel
should've known
movements,
this.
and the ease and how they're coming out.
Okay,
So
so
it's really
I had a
quality over quantity.
I'm
I
giving
had a
you
question
side-eye over
because
here.
you know what? I would go when I go on vacation, they actually are less frequent, and I always
Oh
thought
my
it was because
gosh.
It
I always
happens
thought it
when
was
you're in a new
because
place.
I thought it was because my body didn't know, like you know, your body knows when you're by your own toilet, but not when you're somewhere else.
Yeah. It's very true.
100%.
So, yes.
Yeah.
So my next question is that everyone say, what should your bowel movement look like?
Okay.
So true or false, your stool should look like a sausage.
Wow. I mean,
What kind of sausage, though? Is it like a patty?
no, a link.
Are we talking?
A link.
Are we talking?
True.
A
Those are very
link?
There are
Are we
different
talking
kinds
a
of
breakfast
sausages.
patty?
Yes.
I say true.
True. It should look like a link sausage.
oh.
Yeah.
It should be well formed
Oh.
and light color and brown. But it's really important when you go into the bowel movement to check out what you did. You got to grade yourself. You got to see how you did.
You gotta look.
You gotta look.
You gotta
You
look.
gotta look.
You got to check it out.
You gotta look.
You gotta look. It's so
gotta look.
so important. It really is.
Yeah.
Okay. I
have
think
one
I've
more.
learned
Okay,
so much.
wait,
Yes.
there's one more. One
Yes.
last question.
Yes. What age should you get a colonoscopy?
40.
Oh, there are no options? Okay,
Oh,
doctor.
yeah, sorry.
So I say
I
45.
guess throw it out.
I say
Guess one.
45.
This is this.
45, 40,
I said 50.
50.
See, but
yes.
this is all debatable. Okay, go ahead.
All right. So
Oh, Gee, what do you say?
Huh? Me? Oh,
Yeah, I'm waiting for you.
sorry.
50. Okay.
The
on,
answer
Cha-Cha.
it was 50, and then just this past year or so they lowered it to
I thought so,
45.
yeah.
I
And the
think
reason
I
that they
won
lowered
this
it,
game,
unfortunately,
So I have to go
is
get
that-
one.
Yeah.
Yes. Now that I found out your age, so yes, they lowered it because there's
man.
higher rates of colon cancer. So we need
Right.
to be more proactive.
So, doctor,
And I just yes.
All right.
be proactive. Absolutely, get an appointment for the colonoscopy. And since I've won this game, what do I win?
Yes. That's a very good question. I will
free
send you a
colonoscopy.
copy of my book.
Yeah, that's what I wanted. And that, my friend, is not a crappy gift.
Now here we go. Ready? Here we go. Let's be like Marisol now.
So,
Hold on.
You know, the last thing I want to say is that the prep for the colonoscopy really is not bad at all. We're
Yeah,
just a
well,
few-
yeah.
It's basically drinking some medicine that's literally like
Yeah.
looks like a couple of alcoholic shots.
But
and a
then you're in
couple
the
hours of diarrhea
bathroom
can really
okay,
save
for a
your life.
while.
So please,
Yeah.
please stay on top of this.
No,
Very
it's
good.
totally.
Thank
you're
you,
right.
doctor.
Dr.
this
Sue,
was
don't
great.
you
Thank
worry.
you.
When I schedule one and I have to go through all of this, I'm going to have you on the phone walking
I'm
me
there
through
for
this
you.
whole thing, however long it
Thank
takes.
you. May we all have this.
That's
Oh.
right.
Yes, yes.
Can't
yes,
wait
yes.
for
Have a
that
great
copy
day.
of the book,
Thank
doctor.
you.
Thank you. That was so much fun.
Fun and
Thank you so
informative.
much, Dr.
That's
Sinett.
what we need. 'Cause when you talk about something like this, you got to keep it fun yet
Exactly.
informative. Very nice, Marisol. Thank you, and thank you, doctor.